Okay, this is the next video, and this is about the two most important things. Well, the first most important thing is you've got to have a good promotional message. We talked about that. You have scripts. You can figure this out. This is not hard to do. The second most important thing is who you're going to broadcast to. Okay? There are so many different opportunities for broadcasting here. You can broadcast to businesses. You can broadcast to people that are in an MLM. You can buy lead lists that are wholesale. You can go on the internet and harvest leads. You can go on the internet and find phone numbers and just call these people up. You know, you can do it a million different ways. You can go on the internet and hit the opt-in boxes and give your name, email address, and phone number, and you'll start getting an autoresponder email from these people. Take the phone number out, put it in, create a file just for those phone numbers. There's a million and one different ways here to use the system. Okay, you really got to make sure that you realize that it is the quality of your outbound message and the nature of the list that you're broadcasting to that is the most important thing here. The broadcasting platform works like a charm. I mean, it works like a Mercedes. It works. You know, it does. You can't break it. You can't do it wrong. It's not going to accidentally send a broadcast out in the middle of the night. It's not going to happen like that. It's literally idiot-proof. Okay? But the most important thing is the people that you're broadcasting to. Okay? You've got to understand that the key is broadcasting to good quality, highly targeted lists. Personally, what I do is I go online and harvest phone numbers and broadcast to that list. This way I know those people are in some sort of a business and they have a website online and they have a phone number. Okay, that's one really good way. And the second thing is to broadcast to businesses. And in the back office, there's a list. It's the same thing. Go to members paid area, voice broadcast setup, click the link, then go down the thing and look for the SIC code, it's called. SIC code is a 6-digit number that identifies an industry segment. Real estate agents have one SIC code, real estate developers have another SIC code, real estate managers have an SIC code, people that sell vacuum cleaners have an SIC code, carpet cleaners, lawyers, attorneys, chiropractors, well, lawyers and attorneys, same thing, beauty salons. Go through that SIC code and try and figure out, look for a niche. Here's what you want to do here. You want to look for a sweet spot. This is what John Breck says on his calls. You want to look for the sweet spot. You want to look for a niche that's just yours. And you practice and you do small broadcasts and you look for, okay, who am I going to connect with here on a regular basis? Who am I going to connect with? People that are already in a business? Am I going to connect with people that are looking for a business? Am I going to connect with a traditional brick and mortar business? Am I going to connect with pizza shops? Maybe you used to own a pizza shop. Maybe your cousin owns a pizza shop. And you can call your cousin and say, listen, this is what this thing is. How do you think this would help people in pizza shops? Okay? Or maybe you know somebody who's a chiropractor. Maybe you're a chiropractor. Think to yourself, how can this help a chiropractor? How can this help a car dealer? How can this help all these different kinds of people that are in these different kinds of businesses? And broadcast to those lists and get experience speaking to those people. Learn about this, okay? And it's really important to look for the sweet spot. And just like Erica teaches, she's the captain of our team here, she's the general. She says, when you find a sweet spot, when you find a niche, keep it to yourself and don't tell anybody. Don't tell your sponsor, don't tell your brother, don't tell your dog. Don't tell anybody. Keep it to yourself and work it. If you find one good niche, you can literally make a fortune. And sometimes you have to experiment to find that niche. Okay, so, if your first broadcast, if you're broadcasting to 100-day-old leads that are opportunity seekers and you don't get a lot of results, so what? It doesn't matter. Maybe it costs you $7 or $3 to do the broadcast. And you found out that 100-day-old leads of people that are seeking opportunities isn't really the best way to go. Okay? You experiment. You look for a sweet spot. So don't be impatient with this. Be patient. Okay, so you spend $500 to get in plus $50 a month. You're committed to $27.95 a month. It's not very much money considering what you get. Be patient with yourself. Don't be in a big rush. Don't be in a big hurry. Now you want to get qualified fast. So if you know people personally, get qualified with your people that you know. Learn this system well. Review it. Think about it. Ask questions. Plug into the team training calls. Go to the webinars. Go to the conference calls. Make it your business to know everything about this that you can. Not that you're going to be telling people all the time everything about it, but you want to build a presence inside of yourself. That you're in this business. This is your business. This is the reason that I'm successful. I haven't really done very many broadcasts. Okay? 5, 6 broadcasts? I don't even remember. 5, 6, 7 broadcasts. Very small quantities per broadcast. The reason I'm making money is because I believe in this. I used it. I believe in it. It works. I'm looking for a niche. Same thing that you should be doing. Look for that sweet spot. And when I get it, I ain't telling you. And you shouldn't tell me. Keep it to yourself and just work it. And if anybody says, hey, you're making a lot of money, what's your niche? You just say, you know what? I found my sweet spot and it's working. And there's a lot more sweet spots. Just keep looking until you find one. And when you do, you'll be thrilled. Let me see if this is the end of this one here. Okay, that's pretty much it. I have to check. Let me just see if there's any more time left on this one here. I got about 30 seconds more. Okay, when you're broadcasting to harvested leads, you don't need to scrub the do not call list. Because these are people that are online with their phone numbers. When you're broadcasting to business opportunity seekers and it's less than 90 days old, you don't have to run through the DNC list. When you're broadcasting to business people, you don't have to run the phone numbers through the DNC list. Okay? That's it for now.